Thank you, Dennis.
Was it Keshav? Well played. It seems like you're having almost the perfect series with the bat and the ball. What do you put that down to?
Thanks, Dennis. I wouldn't say a perfect series. You still got to finish a game, but yeah, I think just been working hard and working hard on the nets and after hours and in the mornings, and I'm just really happy that it's paying dividends now.
Would anyone else like to go? Just there we go. There's a badge. Thank you, Ken. Sorry.
It's okay. Do you want to put it flat?
Yeah, there.
Okay.
Thanks, Supercar. Hi, Kesh. Yeah, well batted, lovely stuff. The all-rounder situation in the Proteas team is always a topic of a lot of debate, but do you feel like today showed that with the likes of you, with the likes of Marco Jansen, Simon Harmer, KG, that maybe between a lot of you in the lower order, it is a bit like we have, that all your runs put together will make up for not having an all-rounder, perhaps?
Yeah, thanks, Ken. I think credit must go to Vian. I think he played extremely well with Kyle from last night and gave us a good foundation, which allowed me to come play with a bit of freedom. I do believe that we have a lot of depth in our batting in terms of the lower order with Simon, KG, Marco, and what have you. So I think there is good depth. It's just about putting numbers down and some people putting their hands up on a consistent basis to be able to sort of give the coaching staff and selectors that confidence that there is enough depth to take care of situations when we want to play a different sort of a more balanced attack.
Telford.
How's it, Keshav? Very well played. I'm just, you're coming off amazing success as a bowler at Kingsmead, and we saw this evening that there were lots of near misses and and a lot of excitement from the bowlers. Can you just talk about the contrast perhaps between those two feelings? The other day everything's going right. Now today it's like, my goodness, am I ever going to take a wicket again?
Thanks, Telford. Yeah, I think. It happened in the first innings at Kingsmead. Sorry, I'll just wait for this to go off. Yeah, I was saying, sorry, it happened at the first innings at Kingsmead where I felt I was bowling well and, didn't get reward. And it just so happened that it happened in the second innings where it came pretty quickly. But I think, I was feeling good. I mean, bowled a few short balls, which I wasn't too pleased with, but it's nice to get that assistance. Yes. I mean, on a different day, it could have gone to hand and, we could be sitting with a few wickets, but that's okay. That's part and parcel of cricket. I think we are collective out there. The seamers did extremely well. I think, it was nice to sort of have a spell with Simon in the end. The ball is turning. So, we know all it takes is one to go to hand and, it hopefully can set us off.
Hello.
Hi, Kesh. Well batted. Keshav, I realized you were watching from the sidelines when in that first sort of half an hour when we saw the Bangladesh seamers get a little bit frustrated, and then there was that situation where they threw the ball back at Kyle Verreynne. I'm just wondering about the intensity of that little period there, and if you can describe anything around it. Do you feel like this is a more aggressive Bangladesh side than we've seen, I don't know, before, I guess? And like what happens in those moments?
Yeah, thanks, Ross. I think, I actually had a chat with Russ and, he did tell me that, he had a mention with them that if they want to compete, they have to get a little bit tougher. And we've seen that from this Bangladesh side. They were really good in the white ball competition and, they showed that they are a little bit more tougher than what we used to. And I think at the end of the day, Test cricket's hard. And I think Dean did say that, if you're going to play Test cricket, you need to front up. So yes, I do believe that they're a lot harder than what we used to and a lot tougher in terms of the intensity and things like that. They have some really good fast bowlers who aren't slow. So yeah, to answer your question, I do believe they are a lot tougher than what we used to expecting from the Bangladesh side.
Colin?
Keshav. It's just my impression, I don't know whether you would agree, that they seem to be playing quite aggressively against both you and Simon today. Is that the case? And what is the condition of the pitch and how much are you getting out of this one compared to Kingsmead?
Hi, Colin. Yeah, obviously there is a lot more shots. I don't know if it's a case of not trusting the defense or trying to not allowing, not allowing us to settle. But I mean, in having said that, there were a lot of chances. I mean, on a different day, if it went to hand, if it didn't just go over the head or to the side, it could have been a different outcome. I think in terms of the pitch compared to Kingsmead, this is turning quite viciously. Compared to Kingsmead, Kingsmead was the odd ball that turned. This is obviously a lot more consistent. So hopefully we can try and utilize that tomorrow and see where it takes us.
Okay.
Dennis?
Keshav, when you obviously you went out in the 80s, were you starting to think about a century? And if you could go back, would you maybe try and get there slowly rather than with a rash shot or something like that?
Yeah, it always crossed my mind. I think every time I go out to bat, I do want to try and get a test 100. Probably threw away a golden opportunity today. But having said that, I guess my adrenaline was rushing. I felt in a good space. Probably shouldn't have tried to go across the ball and hit it straight like I was hitting. But yeah, I think it was a golden opportunity to try get the magical 3 figures.
Sorry, was that Dennis?
Yeah.
Okay. Zahir, and then we'll finish with Ken.
Well done, Kesh. Just a little bit on Vian. You said he did really well with the bat as well, and then obviously his spell with the ball this afternoon. How much does that do for his confidence, his personal confidence to deliver a spell like that, and what he means to the side for the balance when he plays that well?
Yeah, Zahir, I think he's taken a lot of flack from media. If you look at the innings he played in the second test in New Zealand, he showed his capabilities and what he can do with the bat. Obviously, he never crossed over the line and got a 50 or 100, but I think just the partnerships that he's being involved in has been very good for us. And he showed that once again today. He knuckled down, he got a good ball to get out. So, it's not somewhere where he's playing a rash shot or throwing his wicket away. And he showed his value with the ball, swinging ball, and I'm really, really happy for him. And I hope he continues in this manner that he has, and hopefully he gets a lot more reward in this innings and hopefully the next one. I think it will be a huge confidence booster for him. And yeah, I mean, he's very much a huge part of this team. He adds a lot of balance and variety to our attack and batting depth. I mean, he showed in the domestic circuit why he's deemed an all-rounder, and I know this is just a stepping stone for him to sort of enjoy success hopefully soon.
And Ken, are you still keen to take that question?
No, I'm good. Thanks, Superkazi. Thanks a lot.
Lovely. Okay. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Sips. Thanks, Keshav. Well done. Good luck.
Bye.
Thank you.